So here we are, Super Mega Baseball 3 off season, a World Series ring in our grasp. We defeated the Manitoba Moose, those infidels from Canada. Come down to Cuba and we had to show them what our island was about. We won 3 games to 1 and put the Atlantic Drakes in the history book as the first team to win multiple World Series. Of course, Lethal. Lethal D Feline was there. She had some rough parts. I do like how it's been playing though. Like some years, some people have been like super dominant, and then there's like down years. It's kind of like real life. Funny how that works out, right? Remember, if you'd like, Crit just hit it. !SMB3 will give you the list to what I fill out while I'm working on this with the off season. Also keeping up with players on the other teams. It looks like right now there's only 2 free agents in the market. Juan Ramada was let go of by Jefferson City. And then Wembley was let go earlier in the year right before the playoffs by the Crocodons. So it will be interesting to see what happens. I have updated the league history on that Google form. The only thing I have not updated is the team records and did their overalls. Now, changes for next season, we'll probably take a couple of weeks off. MK Views, good morning to you. Morlock, how are you doing? Anybody else I missed? We will be going up to Ego 80 for season 6. So there'll be a lot less wins. The computer will probably dominate us in a lot of cases. And we may not even make the playoffs, but I figure, you know what, after winning 2 World Series in 5 seasons, it's time to up the ante and go for it. Some of those averages were a little too high. I'm okay with losing. I think I've embraced it now. I've become a much more mature person because of it. I would be, you know what? Not making the playoffs would be interesting. I do get salty sometimes.
Welcome aboard.
When I start losing and the game is ripping me off. So going to 80 would probably cause a lot of salt trucks to come through. Oh my God, Rage Against, thank you for the follow. I'm not even gonna say that full name because I want to keep my channel. But thank you for that. So yeah, this is where we're at right now. We're gonna start the off season. We're gonna see what happens. We've got 4 players on the team who have improved over the season. If we go in here and we look at my team, Sky Rodriguez went up to a B+ from a B-. So technically in this game, she went from B- to B to B+. So she has developed. Z, of all people, Captain Pete, thank you so much for the 35 months. Hypes in the chat for Pete. Appreciate that, my friend. Thank you for your support. Z had one of the biggest jumps, and I could see Z leaving. Z is now an A-. He was a B+. So going from that B tier to the A tier is a big deal. Sir Studs, of all people, went up from a B to a B+. So that's growth. And then the only negative we had on the team was Kaylee Musto. She went from a B+ down to a B. And you know, Kaylee had one of the worst seasons. Which actually reminds me, I need to take screenshots here of the Drakes in the playoffs in the regular season so I can have this in my records. Oh, I need to do that again. I took a screenshot with the thing at the bottom. Crap. There we go. So Kaylee went 3 for 4. So she was our only starting pitcher. Now, honestly, I don't see any upgrades we need to make to the team this year. Obviously, we won. So that means we did it the right way. We built the team. We filled the spots we needed to. Roman Rhodes coming off the bench as catcher was amazing replacement for Anoni. Was he equal to Anoni? No. He had his flaws. People could steal off of him pretty easy. But he come through clutch late in the season with home runs and hits. Could be a reload type of. It could be. I'm going to just throw it out here that since we won the World Series, I don't think anybody leaves. I know that's the boring outcome. Now, unless somebody messages me and says, hey, I want to leave, which does tend to happen on Discord sometimes. I don't think anybody's going to leave the team. I think everybody stays put. I'm more interested in seeing what other people do around the league and who retires and things like that. I'm surprised Jovita Pulo has not retired yet. Usually she retires very young. I wish they would fix the bug where they didn't retire so young. I think they should at least make it to 30-something, which I'm not even sure how old she is. But I've seen her retire. I want to say she's like 28. She's 32 now. So we're 4 seasons. So she starts at 28. So yeah, she's retired in her 20s before. I've seen that. But there's a chance she could retire. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see around the league what happens. I can't look at the people who are not like free agent or who are free agents right now, but there's a lot of people out there. I mean, we have what did I say here? 58 people out there in the league in different places who could retire or could switch teams or who could be released. That is kind of interesting, and we may have people retire on our team. If we go by age, Roman Rhodes is the oldest person on our team. And Bubbles Garcia. If I was Roman Rhodes and I just come onto a team and I won the World Series, I'd probably retire. No use sticking around. Bubbles Garcia may be another one. We didn't utilize Bubbles a lot. But yeah. And our pitching staff, I've always wondered if Mark Markso may retire. He had a really good season after starting out kind of cattywampus. 0-3 in the regular season, 2-0 in the playoffs. So, I mean, he really turned it around. He actually didn't give up a run in the playoffs, pitching 6 innings. In the regular season, he gave up a lot of runs, in 25 innings. So he really did a great job. Kira Montez was hot all season. 5-2 in the regular season, 2-0 in the playoffs. I'm really proud of them too. Kira Montez was hot all year. If there's people that I would hate to see leave the team, obviously Z, because he's our home run guy. Sky Rodriguez would just be a personal loss for me. People I've grown attached to, like if a Mother Love left, that's going to hurt me. And we've not really had a lot of pitchers leave. So I am interested in seeing if that is the case. Like some of our starting 4, we had an amazing pitching rotation in the playoffs this year. They did well. And will Colton Conrad stay with us? Probably rookie of the year. I mean, there's a lot that can happen. Stacy Seven's leaving. Yeah, that is true. I mean, this is part of me, you know, for like entertainment, you want people to leave so you have something to talk about. But then other ways around, you don't want people to leave because then you still have your team and you've got a chance to win at a harder ego. So it is interesting. So I guess we should totally do a little bet thing. Grimmeth has got me addicted to this. It's all his fault. Let's see. How do I word this? Let's do this. I think I did this right. All right, the over-under on who's going to leave. You've got 3, 2, 1, or 0, or 4 or more. This is gambling and well, I live in a Commonwealth, so it's different here. So we'll see if anybody even takes the bait. I set it at a really interesting level. So, looking at my sheet though, I am wondering how much people leave going through the other teams. Anoni was on the buzzard. I forgot about that. I've seen 4 leave a lot and 5 on my offline franchise. Now, granted, I go through seasons a little quicker on it, but because I've seen a lot of times it will do like 2 players and then 2 pitchers. But, you know, that's why you set the over-under there so somebody can make money and somebody doesn't. I want to know if Jenna gets a seller. Well, I'm looking on my list. She's making 4 million even right now on the grapplers. So we'll see. Submissions closed. Yeah, a lot did leave that first season. So yeah, but retirements count as leaving. So that's the part of the gamble, you know, Crit? All right. As much as I hate to do, like I said, I don't think anything's gonna happen. I don't think anybody leaves. We keep everybody, is my thought. So here we go. Boom. We have some money, so that means somebody left. I can already see 2 players, viewers that are out there of resignations and availability, but I don't know. But it looks like Tenebrous Von Wolf has left the Dirt Dogs and Doc Murrow. So Doc Murrow has left the Spinners. So this is interesting already. Hey, Yankee Gal, thank you so much for continuing that gift sub. Little hypes in the chat for Yankee Gal. I don't know why I didn't do a little thing for you. I guess it's because you continued the sub. I'm not sure. Thank you for that. I just got the notification. Yeah, crazy salaries. But to be honest, when we played the Dirt Dogs, Von Wolf robbed us from so many hits. Now remember, if you're a player and you want to be released from the Drakes, you got to message me on Discord so I know. Cat Stanza wanting a ton of money too. All right, so let's go down through here really slow and see. So Pierce Casey retiring, Bradley Livingston retiring, Jose Tremendo retired, Ingrid Russo. No, Roman Rhodes! Are you serious? I told you all that Roman Rhodes was playing for a new contract, and Roman Rhodes is the person who leaves. That makes me laugh so hard. You dirty. So that means automatically we have to go out and find a backup catcher. But I'll be honest. Yeah, Crit, that he's doing what he should do. He joined the team, he won his title, and he's close to retirement, so now it's time to go out and get paid. Elite Roman Rhodes. All right, Magic Moore retires from the league. Janice Friedman, Angel Verde, Razzie Dazzler. Ali Fendere, Nico Wallace, Beefcake McStevens, Lilani Martinez. Oh my lord! You know what? He may be the only player that left us. Golder Hans, Acel Stevens, man, a lot of people that we've known. That's it. Seriously. Roman Rhodes is the only person that wanted to leave the team. Well, huh. Dig can play the backup catcher. I don't think that that infield carries over. It's not catcher. Unfortunately. That's fine, he could still do it. I mean, the only reason we got Roman Rhodes was because of his fielding. I needed somebody that would stop the ball when we pitched it. Obviously, he wasn't that talented at throwing people off, but again, the dude come through hitting with that 60-something power. Well, okay. This is interesting. So we really don't have to do much of anything. We can make some decisions. You know, like Kaylee Musto did cause some issues during the season. Do we decide to go away from her and go after a left-handed starter? We do have some aging players on the team as well. Let's see who is. Let's see if anybody else. Okay, we want to keep an eye on Von Wolf. Look at these salaries. Well, the problem is she had such a bad season. She actually, instead of developing, went down. So that may be a question that we have. So Tenebrous Von Wolf. He was on the Dirt Dogs, but is no more. Let me update this. He made 5.9 million. He wants 26.6. Wow. Okay. And with the new field of players, if we could find a lefty, you know, look at Colton Conrad, how well he performed. Marsha Brown, Arlo Gardner, Cole Townsend, Dylan Wise, Boone Eckerson. He's new. I think 19-year-olds and 18-year-olds are the new ones. Juan Ramada is still out there. We knew that. I guess foul wouldn't be bad. But we do got to get... Because the thing is we could always move Bubbles Garcia too. Because we got Bubbles to pretty much just set the bench. And we didn't really utilize him at all. Or Kyra's still out there. We'll keep an eye on her. Z, no, you had an amazing... I really thought you would jump the market, but you didn't. We'll keep an eye on Roman Rhodes just to see where he goes as well. Cash basket. 10 million. Malaya Shaftesbury. What a name. She could play catcher. And she's a lefty bat. Huh. Momo Tobo. That's like... Oh, what was the dude off the Powder Puff Girls? Mojo Jojo? September Lara. Wow, what a name. So lots of young catchers on the market. All right, let's look. Oh, Doc Murrow. Did I already say him? I think I did. I was thinking somebody else. So Doc Murrow, I don't know why, but he is the top one, 26.3. Doc Murrow leaves the Spinners. For these players that we'll never be able to afford. Oh no, actually Dark Wolf wants more than him. So, all right, anybody else that we need? Chara's out here. I guess the best way to see who is brand new is you go over here, probably go by age. Remington, Dakota. Walter Fawn. Homer Tannen. Cameron Morton. So that might be the only new pitchers. I would say Wembley's right here. Wembley probably gets signed. She's got too good of stats to not get signed. Throws left. So we got Joseph Stark here, who is a lefty. Here's a... Oh, we can't afford Doc Murrow. Eddie Gilmore's a lefty. Chug Bourbony. He's 40, though. Well, Wembley, you could have got more, but when we rolled the die, when Seven and I set everything up, you still just rolled out 3 pitches. Blair Kramer's. Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of starters that are lefty. And if we did go away from Kaylee Musto, we got another $7.8 million to work with. But these are all very expensive. Yeah, thanks, Seven. Glad you switched positions. If like an Iceman Thrustmaster come down, you know, I know he's 42. He's probably a 1-year usage. He's got more junk. He's only got a slider and a changeup. She's got a curveball and a changeup, so I don't know about that. We may just have to watch the market on that. All right, let's do this and see who the new. Oh, there's a lot. Nugget Boyle. Boone Erickson. He's a stud. Yeah, look at his money. Jax Leverage. Bubba Greenman. Marshall Ball. London Pepperonis. Pepperoni and cheese. Oh my God, what a name. Aiden Bowers. Donald Testa. Theo Grips, Natasha Kirby. Malaya Shaftesbury is a catcher. She has 83 fielding and 50 arm. I don't remember what. And she could play first. That would give us some room to work with. I'm gonna mark her, and you all would love to have Malia. I guess it's Malia Shaftesbury on the team. September wouldn't be bad. Oh no, her fielding and her arm is great if she can catch it. So we'll keep an eye on her. Let's see who else is out here in the catching world. Collins Daniel. And I like the fact that she's a lefty. But again, remember, after the first week, a ton of players will get signed. Collins Daniels is a lefty, 29, 77 arm, or 50 arm, 77 fielding. Nate Hankey. Wheat Bar is a little too expensive, though. He's got a lot of contact. His arm is very nice at 34, so we might want to think about him as well. I mean, we got to remember, we're signing a backup, and we paid Roman Rhodes, what, $5 million? So we kind of want to stay below that. I think he was 5'6" or something like that. So we'll have to think. All right, I don't know. Let's see, maybe catchers is a secondary. Kat Stanza is an awesome player, but she has developed like crazy. No way we'd ever afford her. Ye Gold, oh man, that's a 17 fielding, 40 arm. Ugh. Lucky Luster's not bad. Decent power contact. His speed is 80. We could use him to pinch run. Building is 46 and a 66 arm. But at 8.5, that's not bad. Irene fast. Oh, these people are way too much. But yeah, Malaya Shaftesbury may be the player we go to. Then, like I said, I don't know about pitchers. Y'all are thinking about this Yosef. He's decent, but we can't really afford him. Even if we dropped Kaylee, because she's 7.8, and I don't know how much he'll come down. Like, if we compared him to her, they have the same velocity. He's got a little less junk. They actually have the same exact... Well, no, he's got a center fastball. But he is a lefty, and he's a lot younger. So maybe he is one to keep an eye on. So we'll mark him too. I'm still kind of shocked that Roman Rhodes is the only person. And we really don't have to jump. We can wait and see what opens. And all that. Because most of the needs on our team are met. And if we could cut some of our money back, then we'll be okay. But I told you all, I didn't think a lot of people would leave. So let's go to the next round and just see what kind of turmoil happens after round one. Oh my God. Okay. So the Salteef has already signed Momotobo. Really wish Google Docs had a dark mode. Is there a dark mode on Google Docs? Yeah, they fixed the scroll issue the last thing. All right, the Windsor Monarchy signed Raina Woodard. So they got some relief pitching. They probably... Ah, Malia. She dropped her salary a lot. $600,000. So she may be available here sooner than later. And I love the fact that she could play first base. Because that would free up McMongoose to be able to play other positions when we need him. And we'll be able to bring him in if we could put her at first if Lethal gets hurt or Lethal needs to cover third for Sky. Like I said, I'd like for her to get down. If she can get in the 5 million range, I don't know. We might not be able to wait that long. I like to have to see what you all think on that. Bunt Birch goes to the Buzzards, so they got a shortstop. Charo Wembley and Doc Murrow. Doc Murrow went down $1 million. We can always bring Kyra to Orange back. The Nottingham Bowmen sign up Juan Ramada. So Juan was on the Jacks, or no, he was on the Jurassics. He is now on the Bowman. So congratulations. Juan gets a raise. Let me draw him in here. If it holds, he went from 4.9 million to I think. No, he was making 10.4, so he took a little less. I think. I don't remember my numbers. I think he went down, so he took a little bit, but he's on a better team. I need to delete this stuff. It's confusing. Because it's from last season. Alright, so Juan has been signed. So he found the home real quick. So he'll join Alex, Colonist, and Shaman on the Bowman. Manitoba Moose get Flash Evans. Wasn't he on the Moose before? Joseph Stark down to 11.1 million. Still a long way to go for him. Savannah Spinners get Alfonso Delgado. Savannah Spinners snag Rufus Zumar. So they just signed a starting pitcher. The Spinners trying to get back to the playoffs. Orlando gets Iceman Thrustmaster, the aging starter. Tenebrous Von Wolf drops his salary down $1 million and some odd. Roman Rhodes drops his salary. Keg Gutterson goes to the San Juan Sandcats. I thought we ran into Flash during the playoffs and he played for the Moose. I thought we saw him a number of times. Well, we did that to somebody else, Lethal. I'm not allowed to do that. Like, if one of you all left the team, I'm not allowed to re-sign them back. But, like, if it was a computer player, we can. So Roman would be fair game if he come back. Now, do we want to bring him back? I don't know. I don't know. I really like the idea of Shaftesbury on the team. But I know when I set my heart on somebody, they don't work out. All right, let's go to round 2. Chara Wembley drops her salary down. Chara's asking for a lot of money. What did Chara make last season? 9.3, so she wants a raise. Kathy Koldesak gets signed on. Kyra to Orange, her money's out there. Roman Rhodes. Mariah, she went down 600,000 again, so she's very overvalued right now. Yusuf Stark, Doc Moreau lowering his salary. Jess Fowl goes to the Windsor Monarchy. So the Windsor Monarchy are really starting to put their team together. They were so close this year. The Windsor Monarchy made it in the playoffs, and they come up short, losing to the Dirt Dogs. As I see on my little sheet here, I put the Dirty Dogs. 3 games to 1, so maybe they're thinking bringing in some hitting can get them over the bubble. Nimbus Von Wolf still looking for a team. They also, they're definitely clearing out people now. They got rid of a reliever and brought in a dude to save money. Windsor Monarchy get Katrina Ross, a relief pitcher. Not too good. Fremont never does anything. Yeah, they got Simba. Simba's coming onto the team, but he's a placeholder. You could tell. All right, we'll go to round 4. Slash Trips go to the B-Wolves making moves all of a sudden. Get Slash Trips to play center field. They get another right fielder, so they're buffing up their outfield. So the B-Wolves wanting to get back in the playoffs. Roman Rhodes lowers his money. Von Wolf lowers his. Doc Murrow lowers his. Yusuf is down to the single digits now. Mariah comes down 600,000 again. How long do we wait on her is the thing. Larry Jennings gets signed to the Winnipeg Whiskers. They get a new starting pitcher. That's the thing, is she really the one we want? Wow, they're pretty similar. She's actually got better contact than him. Oh, I didn't know he could play first base. I don't remember him playing first base. I swear he did not play first base. I swear that was blank when he was on our team. So we paid him 5.5. I didn't think he could go to first base. I've learned something interesting. I don't know. I don't think they can do that. All right, let's go to round 5. This is usually a big round for the computer. Oh, maybe not. Lots of price cuts. Uh-oh. Bet she got signed. Yusuf's up there. He's 9.3. Oh, there she is. She's 6.2, so she's slowly tricking down now. Oh, man. Roman Rhodes is at 7.5. He's dropping down still. Norbert Clark goes to the Birmingham Buzzards. Wow. So Birmingham trying to get back to the playoffs. It was not a big round for the computer. I'm kind of in shock. But we still can't afford anybody. Let's go to round 6. She's down to 5.9. Yeah, that's the thing, Crusader 6.5, is she's just going to be a backup for Zenas. Nora Holmes goes to the Spinners. Yeah, so let's take a look here. Because we had Roman Rhodes as a backup last year, and he actually did really well. So he has more power than her. So we lose 13 power. We gain 9 contact, though. And she's actually less, but she's a lot younger. She's 19. So there, and she's a lefty. And lefty bats are really good against right-handed pitchers, because we found that out with Travis. Roman was a switch hitter, but the lefties seem to have the bigger benefit. Can't believe we lost the big dog. Oh! I did not ignore the switch hitters. Switch hitters, I swear, don't get that bonus. I could be wrong, but it doesn't feel like it. There's still some other players out here that we can get, even if we lose her, but that's okay. I like the youth. I like, if she's anything like Colton Conrad, she'll work out. And we should be able to develop her a little bit, I hope. I could do that, Sir James, but it wouldn't feel right. And again, we need to maybe look at pitchers, starters. I know we're waiting on this Yusuf Stark. Yusuf. He is Russian. He's a lefty. He wants to come to the squad. Do we bring him in instead of Kaylee Musto? I mean, Kaylee Musto has a close place to my heart. I mean, besides being 10 years younger, I mean, accuracy doesn't matter, but we do lose a little junk. I mean, we could have our 2 old guys with Captain Pete and John Jeremy, and then Colton Conrad, who's going to be 20 this year, and then, you know, a 22-year-old. So 2 oldies and 2 younger guys. Our bullpen's starting to creep up in age, too. Got to keep that in mind. Put Doc Murrow compared to Pete. 36 more velocity, but Pete's got more junk and accuracy. Boomers and zoomers in the bullpen. I know. They're all getting along. All right, let's go to round 6. Oh, there's been some signings. Kyra de Orange lowered her price. Chara Wembley lowered hers. Tenebris Von Wolf. Arlo Gardner gets signed, replacing Tarzan Woodburn. So You know, I can't put any faith whatsoever into whatever the Florida Crocodons do. Every year I blow it up and like, oh look, the Crocodons are making moves. The Crocodons are going to be good this year. And then the Crocodons will start out magnificent, and then they just forget what sport they're playing. I can't do it. Chimo Gaspar goes to the Bards. Yusuf Stark is down to 8.1. Doc Murrow is down. Roman Rhodes is down. Malia is down to 5.6. New York Nemesis obtain a relief pitcher, Vincent Stephenson. But that's more money than we paid. If we wait a tick, we'll get a discount on her. Well, that's usually what happens. I mean... But that's training funds. Campbell. Will the ever frugal SKS get the shaft? Oh man, it's That would mean if we do deal Kaylee Musto, we've got to pay less than 7.8 for her. I mean, here's what we can do to this. There you go. Have a poll. A lot of the teams seemed close to the cap last year. Because remember, the less money we sign these players for, the more we'll have in development. We really didn't have a lot of development money again this year. Of course, you all would vote this to a tie. Technically, the no's are more right now. It's 3-2. You all want to wait one tick. I don't know. One more tick. I mean, looking at catchers, there's a lot of other catchers out there. Roman Rhodes may go before her. All right, the no's are really going ahead now. It's okay. Yeah, I mean, she can only play catcher, though. Her fielding is awful. She wouldn't be able to stop the ball. But if we had to get her as a backup for part of the season, remember, we can let people go in the middle of the year. We could do that. But chat is saying to wait a tick, and we all know what happens whenever I wait. She's going to get signed instantly and probably to a team that I hate. Oh, here we go. No! 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 Oh! It never fails. I swear the game is programmed that whoever you had marked that you're watching, they will sign. I know, it's happened every season. Maybe they won't keep her. Hey, Wembley is now a member of the Wild Pigs. To focus on anything other than what just happened. So Wembley is gonna go join Toasty Noodles in Wichita. She's gonna be making 13.2. A pay bump from 9.3. Dang, Wembley, get paid. All right. I'm not gonna mark anybody. I kind of like this wheat bar too. He's old though. And I know y'all like Laura, but yeah, her fielding I'm worried about being so low. There's also the aging Jennifer Wolf, who evidently doesn't have legs. I would love a Cat Stanza, but she's too much. You know what? We'll wait and see. Yeah, that's the problem, is you want a catcher that can catch. Oh, I see what you're talking about with September Laura. Yeah, I'm not going to mark her, though. We're just going to watch her. Or do you all think that we should go after her now? We lose power, lots of contact, speeds up. We lose a lot of fielding though. God, but Roman Rhodes had amazing fielding. I mean, but her arm is a lot better than his. And she's a lefty. Well, you always take your second one when your first prom date gets another date, you go to the second one really quick. You don't dawdle. Nobody wants to show up to the dance alone. What was the other one? Somebody else said somebody else. Janelle. Janelle Sample more. Now, the thing with these people, why they're so cheap, she's not yet, is they only could play one position. Dig can't play catcher. I've told you this. That infield does not cover pitching or catching or whatever it is. He can play catcher. Ah! Oh, Bay. Guy Rodriguez caused that to happen. You know what? They may not keep her. She may be back out on the board. All right. So are you all wanting to pick her up then and just wait and see what happens? Well, I mean, she's almost the cheapest option. Obviously, we could go ahead and sign Eli Gill here, who's older for 3.4. He has more power, less contact, more speed. Oh, we need to check people who's got secondary as their catcher. So we got Lackey Luster here. Archer Wong's not a bad one either. Petrie Thornton's not bad. I mean, there's honestly a lot. Oh, wait. Yeah. There's a lot of other catchers. I don't know. Maybe we don't sign this one and wait. We'll see if she goes down too, because then yeah, Archer Wong or somebody may drop. So I'm gonna wait another tick. I know y'all are gonna get mad. Oh man, Roman Rhodes has lowered his salary. The Jefferson City Jurassics pick up Doc Murrow. So he goes from the Spinners to the Jurassics. They're in the same division. Doc Murrow is going to be the most hated person in the world. He goes from $11.4 million to 19.5. The second most hated. Annie Ferguson goes to him. Yusuf Stark is 7.3 now. Kyra's ticking down there. Hippie Cochran goes to the Platypi. Von Wolf's dropping his. Jeffrey Jenkins goes to the Beewolves. They made a lot of signings. Glass Robbins kicked off the Dirt Dogs. Bradley Quinn brought in. Let's see what happened out there on the free market. Archer Wong is 5.8. She's down to 4.5. So she come down 200,000. Nate Hankey. He's a whiffer though. That's kind of scary. Got 12 more power, 12 more, or 8 more contact. Speed's about the same. He's got more fielding, but his arm's weaker. Yeah, but Z's got a lot more power and he gets bonuses. Collins. Yeah, I felt like if she dropped down a lot, she would be somebody we could pick up if we don't want to keep September or somebody else. No, I mean like Z's power goes up so much when he gets his mojo. Yeah, Collins wouldn't be a bad signing. We might need to keep her on the radar. OCD here. I'm about tempted just to sign September for the moment. Because we go from a B- back up to a C. A C+. Daniels would be a B. Yeah, there are options. I think I'll wait again. Doc Murrow going to the Jurassics is a big deal, though. That is... I'm looking at the league table, and just seeing him go from the Spinners, who he took to the playoffs. I guess he got tired that they bottomed out this year, and now he's went over to Jefferson City to try to win. But can they knock off the Manitoba Moose and the Herbivores have come out of that division and went to the World Series the last 2 years? So that's a tough division to stay in. You'd think you'd want to get out of there. I'd take Nate over Seth. We're looking for a catcher, not a slugger. He couldn't throw a lot of people out, though. All right, let's roll the die. The Louisville Cyclones have assigned. I cannot even read words. The Louisville Cyclones obtained Marshall Ball. The answer to their question, Yankee Gal, is no. Dogs are way more important. Or popular. Yusuf is down to 7 million. Is round 10 when we make our attacks? Kyra to Orange coming down. Tusker Fuss. I wish it told what team they were on before. Israel O'Connor. Cancun making the sign. Oh, look at that. Roman Rhodes. Marsha Brown goes to the Heaters. Oh, man. All right, so let's check this out now. Archer's 5-5. September is 4-3. Wasn't she 4-3 last time and she just bottomed out? Collins is 8-5, so she come down 200,000, I think. All right, so here's where we got to make our mind up on this. Yusuf Stark is the bottom of the B- pitchers. He's got a four-seam fastball and a cut fastball, a slider, and a changeup. So his prominent stat's going to be velocity. We bring Yusuf in for Kaylee Musto. So he's got a fastball that goes left and one that goes right, I think. Well, Zenas, what the way the game has it is obviously when they first enter the market, they overvalue themselves and then they'll drop down. And then the closer they get to their true value, they'll go down less. So that's why you'll see some people drop 2 million and then they drop 1.6 million, and then they'll drop 600,000, and then they'll drop 200,000. Can he do high heat though? I mean, a fastball is fast and his velocity is the same as Kaylee Musto's. Doesn't look like he can bat worth anything though. He's got some power, but no contact. I mean, she struggled so much this year. That's true. Like, she just... I know we had our perfect game with her and everything, but I don't know. And this is another one. Do we wait another round and get him for 6? Because that's one we can wait on. There's 2 super expensive. Kane Norris is coming down. Kane Norris is not a bad looking pitcher either. I don't know if Sky struggled this season. Sky started out, remember her and Z were almost, she passed Z up for home runs there in the midway through the season. So, all right, we're gonna roll the die one more time. Juice Jackson signs with the Texarkana Sirloins. Kyra to Orange lowers her price. Roman Rhodes, Tenivorous Von Wolf still looking for a home. There goes Collins Daniels to the Bowman. Devin Hugh goes to the Wichita Wild Pigs. Yusuf is now 6.7. It would be a $1.1 million savings if we switch to him. The Bowman pick up another starting pitcher. Oh man, this is a big decision. Because whoever we sign as this pitcher is probably going to be the 4th person in the rotation. I would say Colton has earned that 2nd spot. It's obviously going to be Pete, J2, Colton Conrad, and then whoever is our other pitcher will be the 4th person on the rotation. All right, there's y'all a poll. And while y'all vote on that poll, I'm going to take a really quick bio break. So I'll be right back.